Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the English Daily Book Summary YouTube channel. In order to not stop learning, listen to an English book summary every day for free.
Partha Nandi. Heal your gut, save your brain. 5 pillars for gut health and cognitive optimization. Ever heard the saying, go with your gut? Turns out there's more to it than just intuition. The microscopic organisms living in your digestive system aren't just helping you digest food. They're actively shaping how your brain works. Think of your gut as a bustling metropolis of microorganisms, a microbiome that plays a critical role in your body's communication network. When the gut is thriving, so is the brain. But when the gut's ecosystem is out of balance, it can lead to inflammation, mental fog, and more serious conditions down the line. In Heal Your Gut, Save Your Brain, Dr. Partha Nandi dives into the fascinating relationship between what's happening in your digestive system and how it impacts your cognitive function, mood, and even your risk for neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. Through groundbreaking research and practical strategies, we'll explore how your kitchen can become your first line of defense against cognitive decline. You'll discover how simple changes in diet and lifestyle can strengthen the crucial connection between your gut and brain. So whether you're dealing with cognitive challenges or simply want to protect your mental clarity for years to come, this blink offers actionable steps to transform your health. Ready to explore how your microbiome can become your ally in building a sharper, more resilient mind? Then, let's dig in. The gut-brain connection. One spring evening, Professor Uma Nandi, a talented scientist and inventor, suffered a devastating stroke. Despite reaching the hospital within 30 minutes, the damage was extensive. The entire left side of his body was paralyzed. This personal tragedy became the catalyst for his son, Dr. Partha Nandi, to embark on a deep dive into an emerging and critical field of medical research, the intricate and surprising connection between gut and brain health. This connection runs far deeper than previously imagined. While scientists once viewed the gut as merely taking orders from the brain, new research reveals a complex, bidirectional relationship mediated by millions of nerves and trillions of microbes. The gut microbiome, that vast ecosystem of bacteria living within our intestines, doesn't just help digest food, it actively influences how we think, move, and remember. The implications of this gut-brain connection are startling. Research shows that 25% of stroke survivors develop dementia within their first year of recovery, with growing evidence suggesting that gut health plays a crucial role in this cognitive decline. The connection appears even stronger in Parkinson's disease, where 75% of patients develop dementia within a decade of their initial diagnosis, a progression that researchers now believe may be influenced by changes in the gut microbiome. The Human Microbiome Project, a landmark study conducted by the National Institutes of Health, revealed just how influential these gut bacteria are. Each person carries roughly 500 different microbial species, creating a unique biological fingerprint that can influence health as much as, or more than, our inherited genes. Specific combinations of these microbes can predispose us to various diseases, or help protect us from them. The scope of gut health issues is staggering, affecting 60 to 70 million Americans. Yet many suffer without realizing the underlying problem. Some experience vague discomfort but hesitate to seek help. Others receive incomplete diagnoses or inadequate treatments. But here's the crucial point. Diagnosis isn't destiny. As we will see, even genetic predispositions to conditions like Alzheimer's can be significantly influenced by the health of our gut. Mission Control. A series of tubes. That famous, if misguided, description of the internet is more or less how we think of the gastrointestinal, or GI, system. But your GI tract is no simple pipeline. It's more like a highly sophisticated border control operation. one with its own nervous system, its own immune system, and billions of microbial workers. At the heart of this operation is the gastrointestinal barrier, the body's primary checkpoint, equipped with advanced mechanisms to decide what substances are allowed entry into the bloodstream and what must be kept out. This barrier is powered by the enteric nervous system, which is remarkably adept at distinguishing between beneficial nutrients and harmful compounds. When functioning optimally, it ensures the right balance of permeability, allowing essential nutrients through while blocking potentially dangerous molecules. Within this system lives our microbiome, a vast community of microorganisms that produces essential compounds called metabolites. These include short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, which provides energy for the GI barrier itself. However, when the microbiome becomes unbalanced, it can begin producing harmful substances that trigger a cascade of inflammation throughout the body. A compromised GI barrier can lead to increased intestinal permeability, commonly known as leaky gut, allowing inflammatory compounds to enter the bloodstream and potentially breach the blood-brain barrier, leading to neurodegeneration and cognitive decline. This inflammatory response represents a critical turning point in gut health. While acute inflammation serves as a normal protective mechanism, chronic inflammation often indicates a system gone awry. With 70% of our immune system residing in the gut, disruptions here can have far-reaching consequences. The signs of this disruption often appear subtly at first. Cognitive symptoms might include unexpected distractibility, inappropriate forgetfulness, or difficulty with previously simple mental tasks. Physical manifestations can range from changes in food tolerance to post-meal brain fog. These symptoms often emerge gradually, making them easy to dismiss or attribute to stress or aging. However, they frequently serve as early warning signs of a compromised gut-brain axis and may signal a need to intervene before more serious problems develop. Food as medicine. Your kitchen isn't just your kitchen. It's your personal pharmacy, stocked with compounds that can either heal or harm your microbiome. Like any well-equipped pharmacy, success doesn't just depend on having the right items on hand, it's about knowing how and when to use them effectively. Transforming your gut health requires the same focus and intention as mastering any skill. It begins by making gut health a conscious priority and recognizing that every meal is an opportunity to support or undermine your microbiome. So, how do you get started? Well, Step 1 is committing to cooking more at home by limiting restaurant meals to once per week and aim to keep processed foods to less than a quarter of your total caloric intake. The foundation of gut health is built on a diverse, plant-based diet. It begins with leafy greens, which provide sulfoquinavose, a nutrient that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Cruciferous vegetables, such as broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and arugula, offer a powerful combination of fiber and essential nutrients. Additionally, allium vegetables like garlic and onions actively support gut health by promoting the new growth of beneficial bacteria. Strategic use of spices amplifies these benefits. Turmeric has anti-inflammatory properties which become particularly potent when paired with black pepper. Ginger enhances our ability to absorb nutrients through increasing the production of a compound called prostaglandin. Fermented foods are also key, acting as natural probiotics. From aged cheeses to kombucha, these foods introduce beneficial bacteria while supporting the microbiome you have already. Berries deserve special attention, offering a powerful combination of anti-inflammatory compounds while satisfying our natural desire for sweetness without resorting to processed sugars. However, home cooking isn't just about controlling ingredients. It's about creating a deeper relationship with our food and, by extension, our gut health. When we prepare meals ourselves, we naturally become more mindful of our choices. We're more likely to choose whole foods over processed alternatives, naturally incorporating more vegetables, legumes, and fresh ingredients. This mindfulness extends beyond individual ingredients to the entire eating experience. Sharing meals with family and friends satisfies deep social needs, all while creating a positive feedback loop that reinforces healthy choices. The simple act of involving others in meal preparation, from chopping vegetables to experimenting with new spices, transforms eating from a solitary activity into a community experience that nourishes both body and spirit. The key takeaway? The most impactful step toward better digestive health is simply cooking your own meals. By combining mindful food choices, home cooking, and the joy of shared meals, you can cultivate a sustainable approach to gut health. This practice not only supports physical nutrition, but also enriches overall well-being, creating a more holistic and fulfilling lifestyle. Fighting Alzheimer's. In 2022, researchers at King's College London made a striking discovery. Analysing blood and stool samples from 68 Alzheimer's patients and 68 healthy controls, they identified a distinct Alzheimer's gut, a unique microbiome signature marked by elevated inflammation markers. The finding opened a new frontier in our understanding of this devastating disease. But the connection runs even deeper. When researchers transplanted gut bacteria from Alzheimer's patients into young, healthy rats, the animals developed cognitive impairments and began showing classic symptoms. Their nerve cell growth decreased significantly compared to control groups, and inflammation markers in their bloodstream spiked. So while pharmaceutical interventions remain important, mounting evidence suggests that the digestive system may be a crucial battlefield in managing this Alzheimer's progression. When it comes to dietary interventions, the Mediterranean diet stands at the forefront. It's based on a foundation of leafy greens, colourful vegetables, whole grains and legumes, complemented by moderate amounts of fish and specific plant-based fats. At the same time, it systematically minimizes inflammation triggers like red meat and processed foods. Each food serves a specific purpose. The fiber-rich vegetables and legumes feed beneficial gut bacteria, while the natural fats help absorb essential nutrients. Fresh herbs and specific spices contribute additional anti-inflammatory compounds. What about supplements? Research shows that specific probiotic strains, particularly Lactobacillus, may help improve cognitive function by modulating the gut-brain axis. Butyrate, a postbiotic compound naturally produced by healthy gut bacteria, plays a crucial role in reducing systemic inflammation. And for those struggling with the emotional impact of the disease, GABA supplements may help regulate mood and anxiety levels. Vitamin D is a particularly important supplement, as deficiency links strongly to both compromised gut health and accelerated neurological decline. Lastly, when it comes to eating healthy for Alzheimer's, changing the timing of meals is also valuable. Intermittent fasting, particularly the 16-8 method, appears to trigger several protective mechanisms against neurodegeneration. During the 16-hour fasting period, the body shifts into an enhanced state of cellular repair, activating autophagy, the process by which cells break down and recycle damaged components. This fasting window also promotes metabolic flexibility, reduces inflammation markers, and enhances the diversity of gut bacteria. Most people find success with an eating window of either 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 12 p.m. to 8 p.m., though the exact timing matters less than maintaining consistency and ensuring proper nutrition during eating periods. While Alzheimer's disease has long been viewed as an inevitable descent, your choices can make a big difference. When patients embrace a comprehensive approach, combining an anti-inflammatory Mediterranean diet, strategic supplementation, and timed meals or fasting, they often experience meaningful improvements in both cognitive and digestive symptoms. Some find their decline significantly slows, some even regain abilities they thought they'd lost forever. Indeed, the impacts ripple beyond cognition. Many report better sleep, reduced anxiety, and improved digestion. These changes aren't miraculous cures, but practical, accessible tools that can help maintain quality of life and independence longer than previously thought possible. Fighting Parkinson's. Scientists have discovered that the first signs of Parkinson's disease might appear in your gut years before your hands begin to shake. A groundbreaking study of 490 Parkinson's patients in 2022 revealed a distinct microbiome signature that creates an environment where the disease can flourish. Within this ecosystem, toxic clusters of alpha-synuclein proteins, called Lewy bodies, proliferate and eventually devastate neural tissue. Understanding this gut-brain pathway opens new possibilities for intervention long before traditional treatments become necessary. The evidence for the gut-brain connection grows stronger. Scientists have pinpointed specific bacterial populations linked to tremor severity. For instance, decreased levels of Blautia, Coprococcus, and Lachnospira bacteria, alongside increases in Escherichia and Serratia, correlate with worsening symptoms. These shifting bacterial populations impact critical metabolites like nicotinic and glucuronic acid, suggesting that modulating the microbiome could potentially slow disease progression. Once again, diet is a powerful tool. Raw green vegetables provide antioxidants that combat inflammation, while high-fiber foods support healthy bowel function, a crucial concern for Parkinson's patients. Healthy fats from sources like avocados and wild-caught fish may improve neurological function and boost dopamine levels. Even something as simple as brewed tea shows promise. Its compounds appear to have neuroprotective effects. However, equally important is what to avoid. Research has uncovered troubling connections between Parkinson's risk and animal products, particularly meats cooked at high temperatures above 300 degrees Fahrenheit, 150 degrees Celsius. These cooking methods produce heterocyclic amines, compounds which have been found elevated in Parkinson's patients' brains. Perhaps most surprising is the role of sleep position in disease management. Side sleeping enhances the function of the glymphatic system, the brain's waste removal network. This position optimizes the flow of cerebrospinal fluid, helping clear toxic proteins and metabolic waste during sleep. Moreover, this posture aids digestion and reduces acid reflux, creating a virtuous cycle of improved gut and brain health. This emerging understanding of Parkinson's disease as a gut-brain disorder opens all new frontiers in treatment. We don't have to wait for symptoms to appear. Instead, we can take action years earlier through smart changes to our diet and lifestyle. The main takeaway of this blink to Heal Your Gut, Save Your Brain by Partha Nandi is that your gut health profoundly impacts your brain health, particularly regarding neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. The key to better health starts in your kitchen. Cooking your own meals, moving towards a Mediterranean-style diet rich in plant foods, and being mindful of when and how you eat. Through simple but powerful changes in diet and lifestyle, you can actively protect your brain by nurturing your gut microbiome. Okay, that's it for this blink. We hope you enjoyed it. If you can, please take the time to leave us a rating. We always appreciate your feedback. See you in the next blink.